My card picks for the Grievous defense are Cowardly Retreat, Line Up Weaklings, and Flesh is Weak. Line Up Weaklings provides your primary tool for wiping out columns of clone troopers by really boosting that claw rush damage, while Cowardly Retreat and Flesh is Weak give you the survival ability to really push into their troops. Let's see it in action. In the first phase, your main objective is to delay the other team as long as possible. This means using your abilities to sweep the more clustered objective without being terribly reckless about it. Your actions should be aimed at putting the droids in a better position to do the actual work of holding the point, as they're more easily replaced than you. This doesn't mean you should hide in the back, but you should always have an escape plan when making your moves. For example, when fighting Jedi, use Claw Rush to confuse and annoy. This makes you more defensive, and you can choose to retreat if it doesn't look like it's going your way. Sometimes you can even confuse them just enough to win. Continue to discourage them from the objective for as long as you can, leaping in with Thrust Surge and Claw Rushing around and out. The more time you buy now, the less you'll have to defend in the next phase. In most cases, though, you will eventually be forced to retreat. But this is when the real work begins. Grievous is much more effective in the narrow corridors than in these large open spaces. I will typically run out past our spawn to get behind their large rushes. Running past spawn also helps wipe out their attempts to spawn camp if you happen to find them trying that. Attack any that may be close around the outside of the corridor, then charge in with your surge, followed by a claw rush down the hall to take down as many clones as possible, while also using the rush to make your safe escape. You don't have to kill all of them yourself, as you will hopefully have a number of droids shooting down the corridor ready to take advantage of what you're doing. Once you finish the run, head back for the spawn tunnel and repeat. Note that they may or may not be clustering in the same corridor every time, but that central hallway is the most common. If convenient, be sure to deal with any Jedi you encounter along the way. Remember, though, that your main objective is the clones. The purpose of the Jedi is to help their clones push into the final chamber. If you've done your job of wiping out those clones, then the Jedi are going to be less effective, and your droids can handle them more easily without their clone support. That said, if you find Jedi in a vulnerable spot, feel free to take them out. Sometimes there may be so many targets that you find your claw rush finishing well before you've reached a safe place. So be ready to improvise to survive, such as this use of Unrelenting Advance. If you practice this routine, you may find yourself almost single-handedly making the difference in your ship's defense. Your team may still not manage the victory, but you can be confident you've done your part. I hope you found this useful. Happy hunting.